Hey guys, we've got another devlog today and we are looking at an actual plane. It's fantastic. We've got the I-225, a high flyer they say. Let's first take a look at a little clip here in full view with sound, shall we? Now that was pretty interesting. The plane looks very good and it seems to have a good firing arc, let's say, with all the centralized guns, 4 of them. That is very nice. They also say here that this new experimental fighter in the Soviet tech tree is particularly effective at the high altitude battles. Now, of course, these are the battles that we don't see very often in War Thunder. I mean, dogfights between 9,000 and 6,000 meters are rare. They do happen, fights do happen there sometimes, and let's hope that this plane will find its role there. Of course, most of the Russian fighters in the Second World War, as over the whole Eastern Front, most of the battles took place below 3,000 meters, and because there were no high altitude bombers on that front. So anyway, the experimental high-altitude fighter interceptor I-225 was created in the Mikoyan Design Bureau as part of work to develop new prototypes of fighter aircraft with new engines. The first experimental prototype was finished by May 9th, 1944. The aircraft was designed to carry a powertrain consisting of a 2,000 horsepower aircraft engine and a turbocharger. Its armament, in comparison with previous prototypes, was strengthened and consisted of 4 20mm Schwach cannons. In testing, primarily tests of the fighter's speed and altitude options, the aircraft showed impressive results. It could reach a speed of almost 560 km an hour near the ground and 720 km an hour at high altitude. Just 2 I-225s were built for testing purposes. For various reasons, both aircraft crashed in testing. After a range of improvements and upgrades in March 1947, work on this project was stopped. Now I understand that was due to politics, and other companies and their designers took precedence and didn't make this aircraft succeed, let's say. But in 1947 they were also already working on jets, of course, so maybe that has something to do with it as well. Now these top speeds, these maximum speeds, let's say, are they in a dive or are they on in a straight line? I don't think they're in a straight line. If we go to test them without Mach in a straight line, I am pretty sure this plane will not go 720 in a straight line at 6,500 meters, for example. And we'll test it a little higher as well, because this plane supposedly is best on the very high altitudes. And I'm very curious whether for this top speeds, not many of the speeds mentioned in Devblogs before have been correct for the actual plane to be consistent with what was actually in game. So we're gonna have to see whether this is actually the speeds that the plane will reach when you put her in a straight line. And we'll see how far she accelerates, let's say. Beautiful looking plane though. Let me get that off my chest. I like it. It looks robust, strong, and lethal at the same time. But I have more to say here. In War Thunder, the I-225 will be a rank 4 in the USSR aircraft tech tree. At its rank, the I-225 has serious potential with its speed, but you have to be at the very highest altitudes to get the most out of the engine. That doesn't bode well. If you consider where most of the fighting takes place, but you know, I will withhold my judgment. If you fly against the Germans a lot, then high altitudes will definitely be in the cards, let's say, especially on certain maps. The I-225 has an excellent rate of climb, a good maneuverability across its range of speed, and a quite reasonable speed at low altitudes. Now, okay, the speed at low altitudes I can take. Good maneuverability across its range of speed. Is that across its whole speed, from low speed to high speed to medium speed? I don't know. We'll have to see about that as well. I'm going to do some extensive testing on that. Let's see where it compresses. Let's see how long that good maneuverability holds. In the game when it comes out, a categorical advantage is the location of all 4 cannons in the fuselage, which simplifies aiming and provides an advantage in frontal assault, so good at head-ons. On the whole, the flaws in the powertrain, which in reality prevented the fighter from entering series production, have no influence in the game. This fast maneuverable aircraft, with its excellent frontal weaponry, is just as good at high and medium altitudes. The I-225 flaw include a lack of bomb and rockets, noticeable reaction torque on turning, only 2 landing flap positions, small fuel reserves, and in full control mode it is difficult to take off and land. In all other respects, this is an excellent piston engine fighter at the highest ranks. We're sure that for many pilots it will become a favorite choice of all game modes. Well, we'll find out soon enough. It will be added in the next patch. Be sure to check this wonderful fighter. I will definitely try this wonderful fighter out. It will be one of the first things that I will try. Yep. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.